What's up, peeps? Aleks Mickelland here. I've got the third installment of my Euro 2012 previews hot off the press and ready to go. And it's the guys that stunned Holland last time around in the quarterfinals that I'm doing today. Russia is in the spotlight. Back when these guys were known as the Soviet Union, Russia had put together some pretty impressive teams. How impressive, you ask? Well, they only won Euro 1960, were runners-up in 64, 72, and 88, and finished 4th place in the 1966 World Cup. Search up guys like Lev Yashin, Oleg Blokin, Oleg Protasov, and Albert Shesternyov, and you'll understand why they're a force. Their Euro 2008 run was also somewhat unexpected, seeing as how they got steamrolled by eventual champion Spain in the first match. They followed it up with wins over Greece and Sweden to push into the quarterfinals, where they pulled off a monumental upset win by taking away Holland 3-1 in the quarterfinals in extra time. Despite being battered by Spain once again in the semis, Russia could walk out of Euro 2008 with their heads held high. Just a year and a half later, though, disaster struck. The team found themselves on the outside looking in for the 2010 World Cup after being beaten by Slovenia in a 2-game playoff due to the away goals rule. Thankfully, Russia bounced back, and now they head into Euro 2012 looking to prove that 2010 was an aberration. Taking one look at the roster, you can see that these guys have bucket loads of attacking talent. Names such as Roman Pavlyuchenko, Pavel Pogrebniak, Alexander Kerzhikov, and Andrei Arshavin are all proven commodities on the European football stage. Goalkeeper Igor Akinfeev is not too shabby either, but there is one other player who everybody should look out for. This guy, his name is Alan Dzagoev, and at just 21 years of age, this attack-minded midfielder has cemented itself as one of Europe's brightest stars down at CSKA Moscow. This guy's the type of player that expects only the best out of himself, a very hardworking, passionate player who can make his impact felt on the pitch at any time. He could easily be Russia's most dangerous creator, and given the wealth of strikers Russia has, it can spell trouble for quite a few teams. And sometimes, with players like that, you'll need one of these guys to push you over the top. Although, while Russia might seem like an above-average team on paper, and granted, they are exactly that, an above-average team, there are quite a few questions and concerns about the squad. Two of the team's defenders, Vasily Berezutski and Roman Shishkin, were forced to withdraw from Euro 2012 consideration a few days ago due to injury and illness, leaving something of a hole defensively. Given that Russia's weakest point appears to be in their own third of the field, aka their defense, you can see how that's a bit of a problem there, just it's going to be a little bit difficult to fill two established defender spots. In addition to that, Andrei Arshavin's loss of form over the past couple of seasons has been quite concerning. Once one of the hottest players on the market, Arshavin now finds himself struggling to get a regular spot in the Arsenal lineup. He's been capable of brilliance before, though. Take that 4-4 thriller against Liverpool in 2009, when he scored all 4 of Arsenal's goals, which was a showcase of his best form. Problem is, the inconsistency that he has just overshadows the achievements he's got. And in addition, the Russian national team has had their history of disruptions, prima donnas, and blow-ups off the pitch in the past. Now, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but these past incidents serve as something of a black cloud over them. So with all these problems explored, can the replacement step up to the plate and fill in for their fallen comrades? Can Arshavin recapture the magic that made him one of Europe's most feared players for 2008 to 2010? Can the team stay united throughout Euro 2012? Barring a major implosion, I've got Russia finishing on top of Group A. That's right, number 1. As the other teams in their group all pale in comparison to the Red Army's overall talent level. I'd be very surprised if Russia doesn't crush it here, as they've got lots going for them, and the future looks even better. Only time will tell to see how scary these guys will get down the road. It all just depends on how they fare this year in Poland and Ukraine. If they get a good showing, then who knows? And that's a wrap for Russia. Remember to subscribe and feel free to like or comment and stay tuned for my next video, where I take a stab at the Czech Republic's chances at Euro 2012. Till next time, I'm Aleks Mickelland, and you're watching Euro 2012 predictions on AMTV.